Good morning, team. Congratulations for being part of a historic day here for Home Task Delivery. We are running over 40 routes for the first time. We're going to double up some of the routes because we do have some smaller routes, but we had to meet this criteria by Amazon in order to stay in compliance. We would love to be running 44 routes every single day, but again, I need you to bring in your friends, family, be posting stuff socially to try to get us more drivers to help build our team. So really appreciate your help with that. And I know some of you have commented about it and are actually doing it, but you know, please take a minute and look through your contacts, post something on Facebook, and you know, encourage people to consider this. We're getting it figured out, and our station's getting better, and you know, we're doing okay. So be safe out there. One thing, so we're running over 7,000 packages today. We've got we're going to end up with around 39 or 40 drivers with 44 routes. Some of the routes are pretty small. Some of them are just you know, I think there's a couple that are under 20, and then there's a lot that are under maybe 6 or 8 that are under 50, and a couple other ones. So it's going to be a long day, probably a longer day than it's been in a while. I hope the weather holds out for us and we can avoid the rain. But you're most likely going to have your route in total for sure. I doubt there's going to be any rescues today, and you're going to have something on top of that. There are no enormous routes today. I think the biggest route was 130 stops. So for those of you who've been around for a while, you know that it's not uncommon to see 160 or 180 stops. So we're going to take the additional routes on top of what we've got. I'm going to be driving one of the step vans today, and I'll probably have at least 2 routes in there that I'm going to distribute out. So everybody's going to get at least a couple extra totes on top of what they're already getting today. One thing I'll note for you is the station, if you haven't been here very long, the station sort of rolls through different topics that they have to enforce. And right now, the big enforcement item is speeding on property. So, and it's a tier infraction, which we don't want to deal with those. They're very painful for us and time consuming, and hurt your record and all this kind of stuff. So just do 5 miles an hour, get your flashers on, windows down, radio off when you're on site, all those kind of standard things. If it's super cold, you can just have your window down part way and just make sure your radio's off. You can pretty much hear everything. Get both your windows down just at least a little bit. So anyway, no speeding, and you know, again, watch your FICO score, watch all those safety items, little factors that you need to pay attention to, and let's have a fun day. I'm hoping the sun comes out, and we're also, I don't know if it's going to happen today, I don't think it is, but within the next week we are going to have flashlights and headlamps available, and those are going to be checked out just like everything else. Just like your keys and your Rabbit, you'll check them out and bring them back. If you don't want to use the headlamp, for example, then just leave your headlamp sitting on your checkout sheet, and it'll be there at the end of the day, and you'll get credit for returning it. So anyway, God bless you. Have an amazing day. Thanks for being part of this team. I hope it's fun for you. If it's not fun for you, then let's figure out why, because this is fun work. Logistics is fun. It's adventurous. It's the epitome of teamwork, and I really love it. So appreciate you being a part of it. We've got a great team here. We get compliments all the time on our team, our performance on the pad, our safety scores, our speed in terms of our ability to deliver, our numbers for delivery. Our seatbelt ratings are really good. Just our attitude, the way we talk to the Amazon people, which frankly, they're not always all that nice. And so I just really appreciate this team and what you're doing. So anyway, let's have a great day.